Good evening. Twitch's ad stuff sucks. Why does the streamer size itself? I don't know. I haven't seen Twitch ads in a long time because I watch people who I sub to. I'm sorry. Hi, Jay. Whose emote is that? Oh, wait. Oh, that's too close. That's too far. This is fine. Let's see. Of course. It's kind of wait. Is that? Yeah, it's something. Hi, Tilson. I clicked Shep. Wait. Okay. Just normally I see you. Hope you're getting enough sleep, Clay. Hi, Vermos. Hi, Lungclove. I didn't sleep in. I'm still late. I didn't sleep in. I woke up before 9 p.m. at least. Fram. Framrose, busy elf. Yeah. I had to deal with cat stuff again. Thinking like, oh, it's every day that visit. No, it's not. It's imaging day. So, like, yay, he's got a cute shaved belly. Boo. That belly costs way too much money, but he got another clean bill of health, so he's good. No, he's good. It's just a normal checkup. So he was going like 5 months between his images. His ultrasounds. Speaking of which, I actually found something that I had not been able to find for a while. And it's kind of this is one of those things where it's kind of gross. Thank you. Thank you for the 3 weeks, Orange. Thank you very much for the 3 weeks. Your money is going directly into cat brains. Directly into cat brains. I also have to get a refill for the other cat. I don't know about that. It's going to someone's college fund. But I found some images that are... now this kind of makes me wonder, like, actually should insert into cat brains. Thank you. Initial thought is like, well, actually it gets converted into phenobarbital and then applied to cat brain via oral thing. And if you would prefer, I could make it into... Did you know that you can, that there are medications that are applied to cats through the skin, like dermal, and the best location for that seems to be the inner ear. It's way easier to swipe a cat's ear with just like a little pen of paste versus trying to shove a pill in her mouth for like the 6th, 7th, 8th year in a row. God, it's been... Actually, probably has been like 10 years of shoving pills in her to settle her brain. Pills or pill-like objects. Directly. I'm sorry. I realize now I should probably... This is not political, this is not excessive tobacco, this is not gambling, this is not sexual themes, this is violent graphic depiction. Okay, so I'm gonna put on the violent and graphic depiction because this is a graphic depiction. However, it is a perfectly healthy cat that is still alive. This is just an image. An image thing. So if you guys are squeamish over it's an MRI. It's an MRI. I found my cat MRIs, which are kind of neat. Inner looking of cat brain. And again, she's perfectly fine. This doesn't show anything neat because it's just like, yep, sure is cat. I mean, like, it is neat, but like, cat brain. Yeah, the secret tapes. Let me grab it up. Did I not add it on this source? I added it to the game source. That's... Wow. Yeah. Cat brain. It's at the... Whoa! Very top. Actually, hold on. Frick. I realized now, like, wait, did I have to crop that. Do I? Do I? Give me a second. Huh. No, it's perfectly fine. Okay. Okay. I mean... Look. Sometimes you gotta be careful. I did a cursory check. No, it's not an X-ray. It's not an X-ray. Well, the X-ray wouldn't show the brain. I don't think this way. Let me move over. There's like hundreds of pictures in here. I can't show all of them at once. But like, it's like slices of cat brain. You can go through. Yeah. Like, you can see kitty tongue. My cat, in fact, does have layers. Look at that. Look at this huge brain for this is an old brain, right? For the cat right here. Huge. And then you get eyeball. Kitty eyeball. Ooh. Well, frick. I thought, okay, I had a thing for this. It's sort of a, I don't need it because it's going to, wait, it remembered. It remembered? It's blurred. I'm saved by the fact that I kept the blur up even though I didn't know. Excellent, okay. That's the only information that is sensitive. The rest of it is like about the image itself. I'm so glad I put that on there because you can see it a bit there, right? But I'm gonna double check just because, like, wait, this is not like a normal imaging processing program. This is a cat brain. This is a healthy cat brain. My cat got 2 sets of MRIs done, and this is her more recent one when it was like thousands of dollars of cat head images. Let me also double check the imaging. Like, why couldn't you have made a shortcut to toggle the overview? Why couldn't you have made a shortcut for it? Thank you for the subscription, Sir Sheep. It is going into cat brain. Making sure cat brain is settled. But yeah. So yeah. It tells you what day. This is from like 2005. Not 2005, 2023. I can see it should be fine. There's no bad numbers in here. So I guess like the information for how they take the brain shots. So like this one is kind of what happens here. Is this just the brain? I think this might be mostly just the brain. Looking at it. And the eyes. Oh. Oh, baby girl. She's so creepy looking. Just black bars. That's fair. I figure that this is actually like blurred enough that you really can't unblur it. Like this is really blurred. That's true. I can also actually like toggle the overlay. Is this live inside the elf? Live inside a cat. Yeah. Maybe we'll see like the entire track. I really wish that it worked. This is kind of like a UFO sighting, huh? You can flick on off. The cat is totally fine. The cat, this is 2 years after her MRI. Her second MRI that show that she has no brain problems whatsoever. She is simply epileptic. Which is weird for a cat. Sorry. I thought that this was, you know, good music to strobe cat brain too. Wait, are those her teeth? Now that I look at it? No way. No, it can't be. Gen chat. Damn you, Clay. Cat has too much clay on the brain. I haven't seen that section of The Simpsons. Oh, crayon lodged. Okay, I thought that said clay. Oh, it's a clay. A crayon. No. She is not that mouthy. If it was the boy cat, I would know. Oh, thank you for the resubscription. Let me move this so it's not. Ah! Thank you for the resubscription, Danny boy. I should move that below. So you guys can cover up cat brain. You're allowed to. Your money will be applied to cat brain. Sick album covers. Yeah, just pay like $3,000. You too can get wacky alien. Look, this looks like an insect now, doesn't it? Looks like an insect now. This is the end of that slide. This is one. Okay, it's another alien. Whoa. Another alien brain. I shouldn't say she's perfectly healthy now, but like she's on medication, she's controlled. And her problems don't really have anything to do exactly with the brain. It's more like she has hyperthyroid, the thyroid problem that makes you really skinny. She has that problem. And like another one. And then also the epilepsy, but doing pretty okay for a 12, 15-year-old cat. I don't remember how old she is. Now I think about it. Wait, okay, if she was 3 in that year. She's 16 now. She's 16. Every time. That bothers me. Yeah, I think it's a lot of that. This kind of slicing. That almost looks kind of cute, like a little fox. Almost looks like a little fox. And now it's disappointing you. It's going, ooh, ooh. Someone got dissed. Okay. We got enough cat brain. Just... It took me so long to find those photos. I had to copy them over to someplace else so I'd remember where they were for stream eventually, because otherwise I'm never going to find them again. Like they weren't, wait, did I put them in? There's no folder with that name here. It doesn't make sense. Wait, no, did I put them in here? Okay. That's why. I put them in my camera roll in a folder called cats. And it's kind of a, why would the MRIs be in there? Because it's a cats folder, but it's not even like, it's not a camera roll cat photo. It's just a photo for... It should be in like another folder. It's cat related, yeah, but I wasn't gonna look at my camera roll to find the MRIs. Thank you for hug, welcome. Go to sleep! Go to sleep! Go to sleep is very important. I feel bad. I like watching streamers, but there is almost nothing more important to me than sleep. There's almost nothing more important to me than sleep. And if you say, oh, but Prim, your cats are more important, right? Yeah, sure. Sure. We'll say that. I have some cute photos in my cat folder. I think this is probably fine to show. Actually, is it? It's not even downloaded. It's not even downloaded. It should be fine. Oh, I forgot I was gonna add a... Did you guys know that there's another VTuber card game? I have to add it to my picture. I haven't added it to the picture yet. I was going to add it to my collection. Let's see. This is my boy. When he was a kitten. Schlorp. I don't know. I don't know if it has playable mechanics. Oh god, generic. I wish it was a CAT scan. I think CAT scans are cheaper than MRIs for cats. But yes. It is also a cat scan in a way. Yeah, he was a... I say he was a good boy. He's still a good boy. This is the one that got the doctor's approval today. Hi, Margavata. We're supposed to be playing Gloomhaven tonight. I was just doing, the just chatting for 20 minutes before starting the game. It has my Oshi in it. My Oshi's not in any card games. My Oshi's not in any card games. Strange looking dog. That's there. He's actually not too bad for a dog. Like, he's not very good at fetch, but he's very loyal. He's very cuddly. He comes when I call him. Those are all marks of a good dog, right? Work out as a corpo. True. From so no. Oh man. I actually didn't know how to play Old Maid for the longest time. I still don't. I think I know vaguely. You don't want to end up with the Old Maid. That's the gist of it, right? Wait. Huh. Sorry, I just realized I had a shout out that I wasn't expecting in my activity feed. Choose an X card matching game. Oh, so okay. Thank you for the water. I'll take that. I do know that Oshi Push is trying to do a marketing push now. I think that they're going to be doing a look through of the game with some of the Face Connect VTubers who are in the card game itself. Oh right, I did teach 2 people how to play the game. One of them kind of already had a vague idea. The other one had no idea. They have not mailed the starter stuff. No, all I have is the pre-debut deck, the sketch deck. So I only had 2 decks, so we couldn't play a 3-player game. But I basically helped them through their first game. Like, reminding them, like, hey, this is what you should be doing. Like, basically, I had the rules in hand, and I know how to play. It's just, like, it had been a couple months, so it's sort of a refresher, as well. Tenma won. Tenma had a huge hands. Pippa was burnt out. Pippa burned herself out really early. The VTuber tower deck, no one wants to be on the tower. I do know some people who've done gotten tarot art themselves as part of a set, but that was for a song. They did a cover together, like a group of them, a big group. So people were claiming cards. What does the tower mean? I know it's obviously not good. Sudden unexpected events interrupt people, often involving destruction or collapse. Someone who self-implodes, perhaps. Who does that? Who reinvents themselves a lot? Tower is disaster. Drama goes here. Maybe. I heard that they got some new invaders. It's usually harrowing. Is it only good when it's reversed? Basically. There's someone who has done anywhere from, I think, they would do like small to large spreads for people on stream, and they had a set of 3 cards, and the person I'm talking about is a VTuber called Elliot Ambers. He has a meme image where it's him with 3 cards doing a reading, and the text is, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, and I'm sure the tower's gotta be on there. I wonder if I could find that. Can I find it? Thank you, Google. This is absolutely not... What the hell is that? Elliot. Okay. Maybe if I just look up the name and not the additional information. No, it's not showing up. I can hope, I can dream. If it's reversed certain too? Oh. In reverse, it goes both ways. It's still extreme. Maybe if I scroll it up, I'll find the meme. He's got a lot of meme images with tarot cards and other things. Oh, okay, wait, hold on, I got it. I actually realize now I don't got it. Can I just put this in my downloads folder and live dangerously? I totally can. This is not the thing I was looking for, but now I totally... Now, thank you for enlightening me, because I now understand this meme. This is Elliot. Holding the tower, huh? And also a bunch of other cards. And these are, I guess, all the, not so good cards, but the tower being the big one. It took me a second to realize, like, wait, the devil's on there, right? The devil's on here. And a bunch of swords. Ah, I found the meme. I found the other meme. Tarot card readers. Let's see. I'm sorry, Elliot. I'm stealing... Whoa, I'm stealing your memes and you're stealing the show here. Okay. This is the one I was thinking of. The interpretation of the cards is a journey through life, and tower follows the devil, which can be seen as the inverse of lovers. I don't know what that means! Man, Chad is schooling me on tarot cards. What are you looking at? Memes? If you want to watch someone who occasionally streams, and when they do stream, it's either Fire Emblem or tarot card reading, or he did a Math Olympics once, and I kind of wish I applied, but I also remember, like, I'm not very, I don't study, and I haven't done math seriously in, like, 2 decades, so it did not seem like a very good idea. I also have to make sure I spell his name correctly. Okay, 2 T's. It's just this, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Copy paste. Wait, no! I was about to raid! Oh, jeez. Oh. There we go. Inserting. One off. Collectible card. I have 2 tarot decks. But one was a trade that was supposed to be traded back, but never happened. It was a friend's tarot deck, and I haven't seen her in over 2 decades now, so I don't think it's happening. I think she lives very far away now. I gave her Lord of the Rings. She gave me a tarot deck. We were gonna swap back. Yeah, a little bit. And I also have a Welcome to Night Vale deck. But I don't know how to read them. Once upon a time I was learning, but... Think in the eye. Yes, but not for humans. Unfortunately. Hardship on the horizon, more or less, or there would be hope on the horizon? Ah! Huh. Powerlessness and helplessness, and all comes crashing down. Hardship, isolation, financial struggle. Okay! Okay. Good times. Good times. Just, wait, oh, one more thing. I realize now I'm gonna turn the violent and graphic depiction thing off. Because there's no more cat brain pictures. We're gonna head to the game. I don't know if Night Vale is still going on. I don't know. I dropped it, but I don't exactly remember why. Maybe it's because he sounded too... The narrator, the radio... Cecil? Cecil sounded too happy. Things were going too well, I think, at the time. And I never finished the Alice series either. And that was, like, capped, right? It was a story basically told in podcast-esque form. I never finished, but I feel like I should have. Because that was really good. But I don't know why I stopped. I don't know why I stopped. Just thinking about how... Yeah, that's probably actually the feeling I've been looking for. Now I think about it, I should listen to the Alice story again. What was the name of it? Does anyone remember? Night Vale Alice. I know it's not part of... Alice isn't dead. Alice isn't dead. Oh, there was 3 seasons. 3 seasons. So there's 30 episodes. The imagery for that too, like the podcast art is really good. Drennan Fair? Yeah. I did not find it exactly in the other book I just finished. I had a lot of trouble finding a new book. I ended up going with something... I looked in historical fiction for my next one. There is like an 8-week wait for The Hunt for Red October at my library through the online borrowing system. Through getting a ebook version of it. 8 weeks for The Hunt for Red October. Yeah! Who else is out there looking for their 80s Cold War Russian submarine CSI stuff? No, it's not even the movie! Orange, it's the book. It's the book. I'm looking for the book. I'm not even looking for the movie. It's your hobby? You just love reading about submarine experiences, huh? Sub experiences. The Hunt for Red October? Yes. Clancy is popular. I've never actually read a book of his. Why did you have to include the teeth in there? Why did you have to include the teeth? I just raised to my mother. Oh. Excuse me while I grab my dentures. Okay. You guys want to Discord to see the thing that Clay just made? Okay. I'm gonna save this before anything happens to it. Wait, no, the image is called image. It used to be. It always throws me. In a way, I'm going to have an old maid outfit. Or rather, I already do, huh? Well then. I didn't put that together. I've listened to a number of Discworld things, Jester. The thing is, I wanted something that would be scary at first. Like, I wanted horror novels. And then I kind of gave up, and I wanted some research-esque material for inspiration. So that's why I went for the Hunt for Red October. Military-esque kind of, like, older military-esque stuff. Which is not normally what I listen to, but the Hunt for October is good, right? Probably. And then I ended up grabbing I think it's the latest Joyce Carol Oates book. It's called Butcher. It's a historical fiction. I was in historical fiction because I wanted something that was a bit more difficult. Something that would hopefully put me to sleep in the morning. And it seemed like it would be good, and it actually already did put me to sleep. It already put me to sleep this morning. Yeah, it did. Butcher is about a 1800s. It's a biography, a fictional biography of a fictional gyno-psychiatrist in the 1800s. So, doesn't that sound riveting? It actually is. I mean, the name is Butcher. It's gonna be a bit horror, so that's good. I'm looking forward to finishing. I'm looking forward to reading more. I've only gotten, like, 5% of the way through, maybe. Chronicles of the Black Company. Thank you. Because every time I went looking for new things to read, and I would look them up on Goodreads, and it would be this is horrible. The first half is great, the second half is absolute crap. Things like that. Or it'd be young adult, or something like that. I don't think it's exactly Jack the Ripper core. It's more of he let me actually take a look at it. Butcher. The wording of it. Women's insane asylum. So he's not out there stalking unsuspecting prostitutes. He's terrorizing his patients. He's terrorizing his patients. Long-term horror. Gyno-psychiatrist. This is more in the surgery territory, I believe. Based on the way that the character is the titular. I shouldn't say titular, because it's like, well, his name isn't Butcher, but I'm pretty certain that he is going to be the Butcher, considering the way things are laid out. No. He wants to be also a surgeon, so I'm pretty certain that this is going to end up with a bit more, what's the word for, like, holes leading into the brain, or holes through the head to Give the brain some more breathing space. Cough, cough. Might be more in that sort of territory. Frontal part of the brain. Trepanation, trepanning. Yeah. Making sure that I'm saying the right word. Yeah. Yeah. Dr. Giggles. Novel book. Actually, Orange, when you say novel, it's kind of, well, like, yeah, novel. It's a novel. But I also just finished, it was The Children on the Hill. And that literally had a very similar premise where it was a doctor who was performing massively illegal surgeries on people. So. Lots of fun. I don't think I've ever read a Doctor Who novel. No, but then okay, Orange. In the book I just read, it was a woman who was doing it. A Doctor Who? Yeah. Yeah. Equal opportunity. I think that The Children on the Hill was pretty decent. Pretty decent. It was a good time. Night Train and Skinners. Adventures for the Wild West 2 RPG Deadlands, so if you're looking, don't worry. I'd have to see if it's available first. Actually, let me get my notepad out. Because this has all been like, what's available literally right now? I don't want to place a hold. I just want to take a book out. I was also looking at American Psycho, but that also had the ebook. I'm not doing any audiobooks. I hate audiobooks are fine, but I like reading physically. I absorb it better reading. I do it way quicker too. The American Psycho book was also something I would have to put a hold on, so it's kind of, well, there goes that. So many times Ian described dismembering prostate where the shock factor wears off. That's fair. Yeah. Also, I feel like I don't know, I don't remember things as well. I have to write it down. I have to write things down. I have to write things down. I feel like to get a better understanding. Or see it written out to like pour over it multiple times. After you try to stop hamsters, how many just were impressed? Richard Gere. A novel at the time, I'm sure. Time for October and some of all fears. Okay, thank you. I will see if these books are available at my local library. Not at my local library because they have like nothing, but you know, online. I was going to try, I think, with a different option. Like a different team, I believe. Okay, the Cragheart has to be in here. 10 or more rounds. I just did 3. I might try and keep it to 2. So she's a high, medium, very high. I'm gonna remove. I like the Mind Thief conceptually. I did have an interaction that I feel a little bad about. I was like talking to someone about the books that were available and some of the top ranking ones, and I named a specific story to them. Like, oh, this is at the top of the, like, general suggestions for horror. And I said the name of it, and they said, oh, that's the one about the vampires, right? And it's kind of a, it's not, I haven't even read it yet. Is this a spoiler? How spoiler? Like, based on the way it's written, it's not, they don't outright say vampires in the plot listing, roughly, like the intro, the hook, but yeah. Yeah, it's like, well, okay, now I'm not reading this. I know what the twist is, even though I could have inferred it, but, you know, it may not have been that. Yeah. If it were some other type of book, maybe it wouldn't have been such a big deal, but, you know, for a lot of horror being fear of the unknown, like, are these just weird, fucked up people, or are these vampires? Being told, oh, isn't it about the vampire? Yeah. Okay, we'll try this. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up the pace I've been currently reading through books, but we'll see. Actually, now I think about it, I don't know if I'm going to try the Super Wizard, because he needs he needs specific support. I could give it a go. As you near the location of the temple, you hear the baying of hounds coming from within. The local area is littered with bones and shreds of clothing. You are glad you were not here to see the carnage when the pack attacked. The smell coming from the tombs is unpleasant. With a lack of food available, it seems the dogs have resorted to eating the long dead. You need to be careful of infection while fighting. Ooh. Okay. Oh, exhausted. 10 rounds of... okay. I misread this, and I'm sure it's not very good if he doesn't have any hit points left, but also if he doesn't have any cards left, that's bad. So, like, Masocus is not the good one here. Neither of these are good for him. 2 or less. That's like, a really edging there. And 3 or fewer monsters in the scenario as a pacifist? We'll try that one. Fast healer. Your health in this scenario is equal to your maximum health, or professional. Use your equipped items number of times equal to or greater than your level plus 2. So 3 times. I don't even think I have 3. I don't think I have 3 items. I have literally 2 items. Literally 2. Okay. Which means fast healer. Woohoo. These dogs look diseased. Be aware they have poison on all their attacks. Okay. I'm pretty sure that if you can survive long enough, they'll turn tail and run. Ah, so I should have brought more long... Wait, but we need him here. We need him here. There's 4 dogs. They retaliate. What the fuck? These are super dogs. Oh no. I did not retaliate. Ooh. There's no... Okay. Obstacles we can get rid of. No, I don't think it's it. I could be wrong. I don't think it's it, but maybe this would affect what cards I would bring in. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can, I'm gonna go back now that I can see, like, the full listing. Yeah, I know it's a feat. I want to change their cards. Because this has a massive impact. Wait, why does it have a Hound Elite now? Why does it have a Hound Elite? That wasn't there before. Frick. Did it get harder because I abandoned it? Okay, fine. I rerolled the enemies. Well, I know how to reroll. Again. Range support. She's melee. What does this mean? I thought that doing this would... Oh, God damn it. I was hoping. A reload. It saves! It saves. Thank you for the water. He actually has quite a bit of range anyway. That's good. Heaving swing is good. Forceful Storm is only one-time use as a range. Versus Nature's Lift. Go with that. What about hers? Cat? Did Pet Cat work? It works. I tested it before. Crackling Air. Okay, does she have anything that is not range? Basic. First. Freezing Nova. Freezing Nova. Looks like it's the only one. I know that there is like trouble in not having range or not having melee, but I really want to avoid the. I want to get them out. Hi V, welcome Raiders. What were you playing? He's gonna tell me in a second, I'm sure. Elden Ring. Were you doing like an expansion for it? Or are you doing base game? Oh, well. We are planning out a method of attack for the Hounds of Despair, and we have to bring the Cragheart, who is a big ol' rock. I'm trying to decide what spells to bring, basically. Base game. It's a broken mess anyway. Is this a Smash joke, Clay? I didn't think it was that looked down upon. I didn't think it was looked down upon at all. Wait. Is Melee is just like one of the additions, right? Excuse me, she can summon a Mystic Ally? We're gonna get rid of this. So ignite this instead. We have a lot of money. I might actually want to spend some money to get some equipment too. Because like looking back, Rip. Okay, it wouldn't let me. Like, I want to back out. I want to back out. Second Smash game, one of the more popular ones competitively. Third one's most competitively played within mods. Make it more like the seconds, really. At some point, people start breaking the controllers in a specific way to get a competitive edge. Wait, how? How? But also, it is kind of late on a Friday if you have to head out. I totally understand me. Take care of yourself. Loosening up the joystick? Oh, I see, I see. Suffering gives you the results of breakdown and cry. The suffering builds character. I don't want to build any more character. I am done building character. The character is built. I actually have to build a character for a thing! I have to actually wait. No, I don't have to build a I should come up with preliminary character for a thing. Too bad. We're probably gonna accidentally do this anyway. 13 or more experience points during this scenario. Your hand in discard. I don't know if Streamliner is gonna happen. Workhorse is more likely, but I kind of really doubt it. I really doubt it. Yeah, wow, the scenario changed a bit. Wow, look at that. No, not the same. Okay. What I have in hands. Yeah! We are going to... I am not certain about where I should go. Did I not get rid of opposing strike? I did not get rid of opposing strike. A massive boulder. Attack of 3, range of 3. There's a chance it might do pretty okay. Maybe? At least we have a lot of movement. Okay, there's only 3 now, though. Attack 2, range of 5. We are going to... Massive boulder! Oh, I also have to do something else. I have to I'm gonna do massive boulder, and we are going to do... a move. Rock tunnel, massive boulder. We don't have any other enemies on the way. Massive boulder, okay. Back to range 3. If I go after him, them, I will have earth element to consume for mana bolt. But I feel like I should not rely on that, because I also want to use that later. Thank you for the water. I'm gonna take that. I feel like I should wait on the summon Mystic Ally for now. I know I can only use that once. Let's see. Flame Strike would have been good. Range. Okay. We only get fire once. We can only get fire. Wait, actually, we'll get fire twice. We'll go strong first. Then we'll move. We're gonna go last. We're gonna go last, I'm sure. The wolves are gonna be way quicker than us. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, the wolves are gonna go... Wow, 7. That's really low. I would not have been able to beat that. Wait, they muddle? They muddle. They muddle. Disadvantage on all attacks. Disadvantage on all attacks. Okay. We are going to move. Actually... Yeah, we're gonna move! It's not gonna be very... It's kind of like, do I back into a corner? This is bad! I'm gonna back into a corner. Yeah. I could use the boots. If I do that, I can get to the other side of the wolves. I can move all the way here. Wow. Big money. Big money. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then we're going to... attack. Nothing! 0 damage! 0 damage. Okay. At least it didn't cost me a card to, like... It's not a burned card. It's just a discarded card. Over here. It's fine. Okay, we have 3. Wait. This is fine. We did a bit of damage. Wolf got added. And there's gonna be a wolf in the back there. We have fire and earth. Which means we can... immobilize. If we get there early enough, however, I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's double check immobilize. Affect the characters next turn. It's fine. So top. This is basically just going to be constantly running. Constantly running. We have to survive for 10 rounds with the Crag Heart. This is going to be painful. So we're going to Flame Strike. And... we'll do this. I'm just using it for the run. We're not going to summon the Mystic Ally yet. Actually, yeah, we're not going to summon the Mystic Ally yet. Blech. We'll see. We will see, actually, if we do that. Honestly, I should have probably brought the summoner. The other summoner too, to create more bodies. 83! Wow, I wasn't actually expecting to go first. Okay. That wasn't as good as I had hoped. We're gonna summon. You're gonna go right there. Right there. This is not Final Fantasy. Oh god, it's nothing like Final Fantasy 14. Okay, well, at least he can't come closer. There's no air. So we're just gonna go over here. Maybe. I'm looking at this and thinking, like, how far can they move? They can probably move quite far. This is better. Oh, it's completely, wow, it's just one turn, huh? Rip. There's another wolf. There's 4. Again. We don't have any mana infused yet. It would be nice to have that, but I don't think that we're going to get it. Wait. They're not on the way, though. Like, if that was just one more over, that would work, but it doesn't. Okay. Okay. Frost armor. Ride the winds. It feels like she has so much fewer cards, but that's just because of how it's divided up. It feels like it's a shorter list when it's divided into half burned, half discarded versus all discarded. We can... Heaving Swing. If that's the bottom, then... there won't be any of that. I might just do Crater, actually. Part of it might be, does this count? Like, can I actually? Range 3. Not close enough. However, they're probably going to come in here after her. So therefore... Wait, I'm already like partway through to Workhorse? Well then. Assuming something moves into my space during this time frame, I can do that, and then I can also do... I could just use a rumbling advance, actually, to move 2. To get a little bit closer. If I do that, and also crater, this will be fine. Oh, wow! All in the 20s. All in the 20s. He's still immobilized. If I can just get rid of him. Yes. Now we can move. We can move 2. We can move 2. If I move over here, he's going to... If I just move 2, I can burn the car. But I don't want to burn... It's... Wait. What happens? Did this? No. How did that happen? What? Yeah, it, the phone turned off. VTube Studio crashed on my phone. That's weird. That hasn't happened before. I thought maybe like, oh, did I not plug it in? Is the battery dead? No. Maximum crits. I don't really remember. I feel like my DM had, at the time, probably got the most crits. I think that we had some surprising results from... We played a exploding dice game. We played Scion. Storytelling game. Like, in the White Wolf first edition. Not first edition, but like, not World of Darkness, but earlier system. How'd it go? Like the second or third session, we went completely off the rails, and I feel bad for the TM for that. I feel really bad. Some of the players decided that they wanted to try and rob a... They wanted to get weaponry from a local naval base or like government military base, and the DM is actually former military, and the players were not. So he like, even though we were little godlings, that doesn't necessarily help with the issues at hand during that session, and that changed things dramatically because we were no longer... some people ended up on Interpol. Some people ended up in Interpol, which made jet setting a real problem. Yeah, that too. Strategy comes with experience, and yeah, DM has lots of strategy, lots of experience in many formats. The player is not so much, but thinking we will be fighting powerful creatures. We need powerful weapons, therefore get weapons from military. And it's kind of a... we can do that some other way. I was not involved in raiding the military base. I was not involved. It's gonna move. In this case, like, do I move further or closer? Do I just do air? We're gonna do the full thing. We can move anywhere. Anywhere at all. Where's the next one actually gonna go into? Is a new wolf gonna spawn, like, right on top of this other wolf? I wonder. Can I just move into this corner? I'm gonna move into the corner. I think this is the safest move. We also got some gold. All that for just, like, that short amount of space. Oh, God. We get jump. There's, like, no place else to go. that's not like super far. Yep, we're ending movement. 100 gorillas versus 1 prim. What? All the way over there? We're gonna get poisoned. We have to heal. I don't know if I can handle 100 gorillas. Thank you for believing in me. However, I think even 1 gorilla. I perform at approximately 1... When it's gorilla week, I perform exactly 1 gorilla a week. We'll lose health. I know we're poisoned. It's fine. We'll heal. We'll heal. We'll heal. We have plenty of heal. Oh, he's... Oh. We have to burn a card for this. What are we gonna burn? Civil people's burn no matter what. Okay, we'll burn this. Better to keep an eye on her IRL. She's either criminal or undercover witness protection. No. Neither. I can't say anything else. I can't say anything else. We can move. We're gonna move. Oh, it happens at the ends. Well then. We have to push? No, we don't. Because it's not created yet! It's not created yet! Hi Jimmy Matt, welcome. Vanish the swamps? I choose to be here! I choose to be in the swamps. For now. We need to heal. We don't have anything for healing available right now. Wait, it just adds 1 attack. Okay. So we just have to not get attacked again. We just have to not get attacked again. It's fine. Bog? It's not a bog. My parents were bog elves. You may call it wetlands in general, but please don't. On second hand, thinking, it's not a bog. I'm thinking about what the proper name would be. Hold on. Let's see. Marshes. Marshelf. Marsh, April, May. Yeah. Wetlands. Wetland is a generic name for a bunch of different types of lands that are wet. Marsh has a more specific meaning to it. And so does, like, bog and fen. Wetlands, Elf Primus, Blue Black Dark Ritual Necropolis. I understand part of that. Are you sure it's not just, like, red? I'm gonna pretend I don't know what that is. Three colors seems like a lot to manage. RG. Red, green. A solve a way to have this encounter. Look, I'm trying. Sulfur lakes of red. I don't... When you say sulfur lakes... Does that have a deeper meaning? Because all I can think of right now is, like, actual lakes that are full of sulfurous water. Which, I mean... There's some, like, nostalgic smells. And honestly, like, the sulfuric smell of the marshlands is kind of nostalgic to me. Unfortunately. It doesn't bother me after having lived in it for so long. I don't live, like, right there now, but I used to. Red, blue, black. Okay, okay. No, I'm not. No, I don't. It's not mine. I wonder if it had to do with the brackish water. Let's see. We're still ranged. There's a lot of wolves. We're... For 7, we need 7 more rounds to survive. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna check back up ammunition. I wonder... I'm gonna do something kind of dumb. I want to check Dirt Tornado. We're gonna heaving swing Dirt Tornado. If it turns out bad, we'll learn. Because it's kind of a... Well, Dirt Tornado, I just have to put it down in that space, right? Because looking at the other one that I burned, white is our space. But this has no white in its range. So we just set it down. We create a Dirt Tornado. And it's going to create... No, it consumes Earth, so that's good. Well, we'll see how this goes! There's no way to beat it, Jay. I think they're just going to keep spawning. Consume some winds. I know. Okay, yeah. This will hopefully. No! No! No. Oh, this is gonna be bad, probably. Just beat it. We just have to live. I'll receive damage. Just don't die. Just don't die. We have to burn something anyway. I'm gonna double check this. This. We're gonna burn this. We're not gonna live. Oh, we are! Because they got it. This is gonna count! This is so dumb. We're gonna hurt ourselves. Can we target our own space? We can. We can in fact target our own space. A better look at this. So I can only get 2 of them. I thought I could center it on myself because of how the range is, but no. Please die. Excellent. We have to rest. Meyer? Yeah. Is that a word that they use in Zelda often? We're going to heal somehow. We're gonna heal somehow. So like top heal or bottom heal? Just Link to the Past? Probably Between Worlds. Is that the one with the windfish? I don't know a whole lot about wait, no. Actually no, I guess it wouldn't be. Which is the one with the windfish? Link's Awakening, okay. Okay, she really has to short rest. We don't even get to use Impaling Eruption. Frick. We have to leave this for the end. So we only have like one more set before we get to redo this. We are going to... heal. We only have one way to heal. Monobolt. So bottom means top. If we do that first, like take care of that. Flame Strike should take care of him. Actually, what's my... Can I look at my... No, I can't. I can't. Give me card counts. Wait, I can. Has it been that long? It has been that long that we've wrapped back around and everything's available again. So I'm checking over here to see about what my card draw is going to be for my modifier, for my attack. And we flip back around so null is an option again. I hate null. Everyone, I'm sure, hates null, because why would you want null? So we already got rid of the +2. We got rid of some +1, so it's actually more likely to be negative. Okay. So if I take care of that one, that just leaves this other one. We need to heal a little bit. So top heal or bottom heal. Or, you know what, actually, Rumbling Advance to heal. There will be Earth, but it won't actually be done in time. Do I have an attack that doesn't necessarily rely on that? Or doesn't get, like, great benefits from it? Something I'm okay with holding off on. Crater's probably fine. We're going to heal ourselves. Literally went away! Oh, I didn't count. I didn't count. I didn't count. Okay. Skip. Ends. Just counting. Basic counting. I believe that this will be okay, assuming that it is... Oh, god damn it, it's at the ends. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. He's still dead. We're good, we're good. We're gonna get bit. We're gonna burn a card. We're going to burn... We're gonna burn stack of ammunition? No. Maybe. We're gonna burn this. We can short rest. Burn that. I get suspect flame strike. We can do these two. We can do range of 3. She has to get moving. So she moves here. It's still too far away. What I will do instead... I'm going to Flame Strike first because I want to be a little bit later. Hopefully than the others. Move up to... Hopefully this one will move a little closer. Or this one, but I kind of doubt it. And here we really need to heal. We really need to heal. But if I could just run away for a little bit, it might be fine. If I Earth and Claude and Nature's Lift. Well, Earth and Cloud for attack first. Get in early, maybe. Range of 5. Well, that won't actually be helpful because he's right up in my ass. They'll be predictable dogs? No, I guess they are. But they haven't muddled since that one time at the beginning. We can heaving swing. If you You know what? He can't retaliate if he's dead. He cannot retaliate if he's dead. So we're actually going to do Earth and Clawed for the heal. And then Heaving Swing for the attack. This is worthless! Range of 3. Okay. I could burn this. We can get ice out of it. I might as well, actually. Yes. We're gonna skip attack. I'm gonna heal first. And then we're going to attack. Wow! One punch. Oh shit! This is not gonna go well! One more person left! I didn't realize that I would have to use the burn. I would have to use that one card to do it. I thought that I still had... Yeah, I guess if she can't draw enough cards, she's dead. Well! 3 turns on his own. Can he do it? Can he do it? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah. And we're already halfway burned. And we're poisoned again. So we heal top. And just move on the bottom. Let's move 3 for both. Yeah, we're not doing so hot. This might be the last one. We have to burn a card. And we're immobilized! We have to burn it. We don't have a card to, we have to burn 2 discarded cards. Two cards. Burn these. We can't move either! Frick! Yeah, we're teams. We have approximately 3 cards. This is not enough. And there's 3 wolves. So bottom move. Yeah, we're dead. Wait, they're gonna muddle. Well, the good news is that I'm not attacking. This is kind of a weird freebie, honestly. We might survive if I just keep running. I don't think we can because of the card situation. Actually. If I heal and just like sit through it, will this be okay? I might just do that. We'll see if I can just like live through it. The puzzle solution, just sit there and take it. We can't. We have 2 cards left. What are they going to do? They're just going to attack. And poison. And attack. Oh, maybe it's 8. We made it to 8. So I'm going to get some more items after a brief break. After a brief break, we're gonna start outfitting people with stuff. Yeah. Let me... Let's see, what time is it? It's 11:44? 11:50? 11:50. Let me adjust that. What days? Where is it? 11:50. You can't see it, but I assure you it's going through there. Yeah. Only a minute late's not so bad for the return time. Okay. Actually, why is this? This is unhappy. How unhappy? How unhappy? Yes, I know. Sensitive information. What are you doing? You're acting fine now. You're acting fine now. Sort of fine. Fine enough. Hatsu. Haste makes waste. I suppose, yeah, that's true. Sometimes you gotta move fast and break things, though, to make it work. You gotta iterate. You gotta iterate. You gotta crack a few eggs. I did do a new print to try and test out an idea I had for the neck tracker for 3D tracking, actually. I'm using roughly the same design I had before, but I rounded out the edges all around so that they're not pointy, and also it's made out of TPU, so it's incredibly flexible. The problem is it's actually too flexible, and it won't hold the tracker for very long. Like, I need to be able to mix materials, which I don't really, it's not something you could do with the printer, because the printer, like when you use TPU, you need to put it in the, you have to put it in a different way. So one solution, this is a solution I've been using a lot, has been tape it. Literally, all I have is painter's tape, so painter's tape I will use. I have, my hand trackers are currently just taped to the mounts, because I wasn't certain if what I want to do for mounting. But, you know, it's working okay now. But I have never untaped them yet. And for the... When I was testing out the upper body tracker, I was also taping that on. Because I could do something permanent, but if it's not correct, if it's not the right position, I'm gonna have to undo it. And it's way cheaper to just snip some tape. No, with the Hay 6 Waste, is kind of... I was trying to do it very quickly because I was doing it during, like, right before stream. So, because of how I had sewn things together, it was kind of... I could take the entire thing off, or I can live dangerously and take it partially off, and, use the scissors on the back area while I'm still kind of wearing it. Which... I'm not gonna hurt myself, but it was sort of like, well, I'm probably not gonna cut any hair. It's in a braid, and I'm pretty certain it's, like, to the side. But yeah, there's a very minor threat of giving myself a bit of a haircut there. Bamboo Labs AMS system? What do you mean new? Does the new one allow TPU? Jay? Does it really? So I could tape it, or I could, like, use a hairband to attach it. But that might just be more uncomfortable. I don't know. Tape would probably be more comfortable than I think about it. Actually, I don't have a hair clip to test. I don't have a hairband to test right now. Because that's more dependent on the size of the elastic. Yep. Living life dangerously. Yeah, it's way more flexible than I thought it would be. Because I do have another piece that's made with TPU, and it's, like, kind of flexible, but it's also, like, thicker material. It's thicker printed. And this is like, meant to be stretchy meant to be kind of, like, not stretchy, but, like, flexible in the base form. So when it's in the TPU, it's like, wow, I can actually pull this away by, like, an inch. No. Jay, for the TPU, apparently, I was told that you had to put it on the back. So you can't use the AMS for it. I've used an AMS system for the bamboo. But because that's how I actually did the... Let's see, do I have the image? Do I have an image? I might not have an image. When did I take that? Because I've actually been doing, like, dual color pieces for it. Because if I'm gonna make these, I'm gonna make them look good to some extent. Oh, no, yeah, okay, these do show them off. This does show it off. Is that the right image? Is this the right image? No. Is this the right image? It's not. Is this the right image? I could have swore. Okay, it is. It's just very small. Very small. So yeah, dual color. TP for a miss? Let me take a look. It might be that I don't... Okay, hold on. Let me look at all the TPU. Maybe I don't have TPU that's for AMS. Sorry, I just saw the PCFR version of the bamboo tracker, like, or not bamboo tracker, the bamboo store. And it's kind of, wait a second, do I know what that is? I feel like I know what that little device is. It looks just like one of my trackers here. Oh, hold on. Let me save this image so I can show you, and we can do... What the frick is a PNG underscore OP? That is not a file type. That is not a file type. We'll see if this works. It's just a PNG. It just got a really funny name. But yeah, so like this is one of the TPUs. It's kind of a wow, this looks kind of familiar. This looks kind of familiar. So yeah, I printed. Now I have all 20 printed. I actually have to put in. I have to make the innards. I have to put together the innards for the last tracker to see. But in general, it's close. Now I just have to actually work on the actual tracking. Let's see. But maybe the TPU. I could go grab it real quick. So there's CPU from AMS, CPU 85, CPU. What are these? RFID. Okay, wow. Why won't you let me open this? Bamboo F. So why can't I open a new window? But yeah, some of the CPU is not compatible with AMS, so it's possible that was the one that's being used. And also, it was not dry. But it worked okay. It worked okay. I was told that, like, oh, the first print might not work. It might not work well. You might have to reprint. And then it turned out, like, nah, that's what you're talking about. It wasn't a big print, but nothing is, like, really wrong with it. It looks as expected. Eat the trackers. This would be a hard pill to swallow. Clay, these would be hard pills to swallow. I'm looking at the size. So each one is about the length of my thumb. Like the two joints of the thumb. About. Or like the length, I guess the length of a pinky for me. They're kind of thick too. They're pretty big. Multi-material, not the older ones I have. Okay. It's kind of, I'm not gonna buy more material that I'm only gonna use for literally one project. As it is, I actually have leftover material here. I thought I would run out, honestly, of the green and the golds by 20 trackers, but I still have some. Surprisingly. And I don't know what to use them for. Sparkly. They are kind of sparkly, but that's all well, actually, I guess they're sparkly in two ways. They're not the sparkliest material I have, but that's the texture that's actually showing through with the sparkliness. Because I could use a smooth plate, but that was more effort. Using the smooth plate was more effort, and I don't dislike the look of this. It would have been nice if I could have put like more of a symbol on some of them, but I had to choose between personally like readability and looking good. So I chose readability because sometimes there are still times when I will actually put them on the wrong side. I will put them on the wrong side. I even have, like, most people don't color code them like this. I saw someone did this. Maybe not with a split down the middle, but I saw, like, oh, left is one color and right is the other. That's really smart. That makes it really easy for setup, I think, and for, like, making sure things are equally charged. And you don't need two colors, but, like, you could use two colors to, like, put the text on nicely, so why not? And here I am with, like, $100 worth of plastic. $100 worth of plastic. Helps for the future. But they're already out of date, Brimwas. They're already out of date. I bought this stuff in October. You don't understand. People have moved on. They're doing Bluetooth dongle versions now. I don't have enough ports to do Bluetooth dongle anymore. I'm using Bluetooth dongle for the hands. They still function. The trackers. It's just that they need to be reset they say like 45 minutes before noticeable drift, and it's kind of is it really 45 minutes before noticeable drift? It feels like it's shorter. But yeah, basically all the incremental changes are generally in the length of time before you have to adjust the tracking, or the amount you can put on before your internet gets really funky, or like for me, I had to move the repeater into the garden, network repeater, to get good enough Wi-Fi, and the router's not very far away. With the dongle tends to work better for a lot of people, I think. But my internet can handle the trackers, honestly. 20 trackers. Oh, capsules of ping pong balls. That would have been more expensive, I think, or it would have been more expensive to play, I think. Though I don't know for certain. VR nerd sounds complicated. The only time Orange I've only used these for. Wait, oops, I accidentally turned one on. I've only used these for stream. I've used my meta like 3 times off of stream, and a lot of it was just kind of testing things out for stream. Everything is for stream. Go. I think I might actually. Spellweaver is still probably a good choice here. Just even have in his bag. The fact that we're limited in what we can put on the characters, like, because someone else already has a leather armor, only one other person can have one. 2 times your attack. The fact that even when they don't do any damage, the attack poisons is really frustrating, too. One of us needs to change. Yeah, if it weren't for the fact that I think it's like locked in, you have to pay so much money for it. Despite missing? What do you mean? Secondary effects despite missing. I'm trying to think about times I've seen people wearing. Have I ever actually seen that happen? Where 2 people wear the same dress to a big event? I don't know if I have. Unless it was obviously planned. I've seen that because, you know, matching dresses is sometimes a thing. Weddings. You've seen it happen at a wedding. The only dress that I remember that wasn't the bride's dress from a wedding, a relative brought a date to the wedding, and she had this gorgeous black and white flower dress. It was very, very, big. It was a big flower pattern. It was very clearly not a wedding dress. So I think that someone that wasn't, she may have been a little bit worried, I think, initially about like, oh, can I wear this because it's white? But it turned out that, you know, no one cared at all because it was such like a punchy, unbridled dress that no one thought of it that way. But just, you know, trying to avoid the white color. But at the same time, sometimes you have to make do with what you have and you can't go out and buy a new dress. She has a body piece, right? Yeah, so she needs a hand or head item. I don't really know if it's suitable for her. Special events bring out creativity. I'm trying to recall about that. There's something. I'm thinking about the weddings I've attended, and I actually don't know how much people did of their own work for those weddings necessarily. Like, some people, if you're trying to save money, like, you don't hire anyone to do anything. Like, if there's what's the word, those little markers for like who's sitting where, making them yourself. And I don't remember any of that. And I've been a bridesmaid a bit. I was a bridesmaid, I should say. I don't remember getting, I don't remember getting like gang pressed into doing anything like that, because that's not uncommon either, right? Like getting them to help. But with putting things down, sure, but not with the creation. Like physically gluing things together. I'm a little surprised at that. Granted, one of them was Destiny. Wait, no, I wasn't a bridesmaid for that, but someone had a destination wedding, and I don't remember anything except for the fact that it was in an aquarium. That was really cool. Aquarium at night. At an aquarium at night. Oh, hide armor. Oh, that's not. Cool destination. It was even cooler. It was in Hawaii. It was in Hawaii by an aquarium by the beach. Yeah. It was a very fun vacation. Fond memories. The thing is, there are some things here I want to grab, but they're not actually helpful in this situation. And I don't know if... You know what? Wait, hold on. Trainer. Got nothing. Bless modifiers. What does it do? What do bless modifiers do? You know what? Maybe I'll skip that one for now. We'll just do kill all enemies in all rooms. We can pace ourselves that way. We can totally pace ourselves. We're going to swap out the Crag Heart for damage support. Okay. We only have one tank. One person who counts as a tank. should use the Crag Heart though. He's not a tank, but we'll use the Crag Heart. I'm gonna swap her out for the Mind Thief. We are in fact gonna buy the Piercing Bow for the Crag Heart because he does actually have a lot of ranged weapon stuff. Ranged attacks. I am going to swap a bit though because I want to have a little bit more non-range stuff right now. I think that's really good. We'll grab Crushing Grasp. What is her item? She has a poison dagger. Okay. We'll probably be fine. We'll probably be fine. We'll try this one. Baby! Maybe we'll get a Tinker too. I'll add the Tinker. Get a little bit of experience on most everyone except for the Elementalist. He's going to require a bit more effort. Okay. A weighted net design. You trek for a number of days across the Deadlands, an area with little life or beauty. Climbing atop a stony outcropping, you see the oasis in the distance, at odds with the desolation around it. The next morning, you arrive at the edge of the woodlands, and immediately hear the chittering and highly nasal tones of vermlings. It is time to make this place safe for travelers once more. We're gonna be vermling against vermlings, and cave bears and hounds. One of our monsters present on the map in the beginning of every round during the scenario. Huh. So don't have a turn without the monster around? Gain 7 or fewer experience points. I don't know about that one. We'll try Aggressor. And kill him 1 or more elite monsters versus kill 3 or fewer monsters. I think that passive is probably going to be easier than killing an elite. I feel like I'm in here with 2 support. I know that there were a bunch, but at the same time, he's not a... He's not a very strong character. He's got a lot of heals. There's no obstacle. Oh, there's no obstacles here. I can muddle to open. No, I can't. I don't want to. I want Earth first. Move forward. That was the bottom, right? Okay, that's the bottom. So for a top. opposing strike wouldn't have been the worst. Wait, if I could, oh, well, I could almost do that. I could do that! I can't. More like he doesn't have any real big attacks. The hounds usually go quick, so maybe we'll get lucky. A harmless contraption that summons a decoy. This round. A lot of things are this round. And it doesn't seem like there's a lot extra. There's just this one room afterwards. So we're gonna do a proximity mine and put it in front of us. At least. Range of 3. Everything's quite far. Is there anything else that we will want to do? I guess I want to decoy early. I'm also doing a mine. Range of 3. We'll do this. Do I summon a Plague Rat right off the bat? I probably should. It has 6 health points. That's a burn. Make it scurry. I'll do this. Oh! A wolf goes first. A hound. Retaliate. At least it's not poison. We'll just put a Plague Rat right in front of us. We're gonna go walk off into a corner for now. Well, we could walk over here. This may not be so bad. Okay. I move over here. Wait. I can almost get to that. That would be really funny. That's too bad. That would be the perfect position for the opposing strike. Textbook. Unfortunately, we can't see that. We're going to move. Wolf already moved. Over here. Attack. 1. 2. He's not even a tank. He's not even a tank. Oh, 4 damage. And a poison. Okay. I want to double check to see if he has any pull or push. Does he have any push? He only has pull. Okay. Ooh! This is my plan. 6 damage trapped in an adjacent empty hex. Okay. Yeah, just brief heal. Excellent, great. And then we're gonna put a trap down right here for the bear, Please. Please use it. Please fall for it. Please. The 14 is really high. Do I have any range? I do. I have a little bit of range. If you... Did you remember the same hex as you? Sure, okay. Submissive Affliction is probably not so bad. Looking at the force one enemy to attack another. Granted, it's only attack 2. But okay, never mind. There's no way to do that right now. Reverse edge for the bottom, and then for the top, reverse edge is range. I'm gonna double check about stun because that might actually affect my plans. Cannot perform any abilities or use items on its turn. Okay. I might hold off on that. I feel like push won't work because of the direction. Unless... I think I would only be able to push this way. I won't be able to push that way. I would have to be over here. Which I could do, actually. You know what? I think that might not be a bad idea. I'm going to move... This will surely be fast enough. I'm using Fearsome Blade for the push. No, push 3. It'll just push 1. Probably. It will probably just push 1. Fearsome Blade for the top. And then after that, we're going to Perverse Edge on the bottom to stun it after it's damaged. This is... Okay. I'm gonna try and... Actually, this one will take care of the wolf. Maybe. As long as we have something that is in range. We have something that is in range, right? We have something. We have flamethrower. We can use a flamethrower. That's about it. Or I can summon my decoy. Two rangers. The other option is to get the hell out. That might be the better option, actually. We'll get the hell out. And then... You know what? This for the bottom. And then move. Or this for the bottom, and then we're going to... do this. So that means actually I should do it in this order. I could just do a regular attack. I could just do a regular attack, actually. I'll do Rock Tunnel for the regular attack. And... is there anything I want from the bottom? Heal. Oh wow. Only hands. The funny, he's not even supposed to be a ranger. I just modified him to be a ranger. He's got shields. Oh, come on. Zero damage. Okay. So the plan was to move over here. And then attack. Then push. Oh, I have to push him all the way over. Okay. He's down to 6. That's good. He's down to 6. That was not what my intended bit was. Almost take him out. Now my question is more so, I am within melee range of someone. Does that mean? Okay, sorry. This very drastically impacts my what I'm going to play. Either that, or I just use my eagle eye goggles. I'm gonna use the eagle eye goggles actually. We want advantage. We're gonna get rid of this bear. Okay, we're not gonna quite get rid of the bear. We're so close to getting rid of this bear. Oh wait. We are... oh, receive the damage. Yeah, just, you know, great. Best offense. Great. Best defense is good offense. Cough, cough. I could. I know I should not split the, you know what? I shouldn't split the damage, but he's already immobilized. There's no one nearby. He's not going to be able to do anything. He's safe for another turn. Okay, start dealing damage to other people. We're gonna do this. He's already immobilized. Okay, that was... It's just more like I could just go right up to him. I'm gonna go right up to him. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. We're not gonna use that part of the card. We're gonna use the regular part. All I want to do is get this close. He can't move. He's going to have disadvantage on any attack for me. Oh, unless he melees. Well then. There's that. He just has to get the hell out. He just has to get the hell out. That's not a good shape for this. It's not a good shape. Move and stun. Move using the bottom, top, stun. It's kind of like the rat should take care. The rat should take care. Leaving swing. Or I could just unstable at people. We're gonna unstable up people. Retreat? No, we're not retreating. We're doing good. It's a lot easier just to kill things quickly than to last 10 rounds. Look, 10 rounds is a long amount of time. I don't know how long a round is supposed to metaphorically be. However, that's a whole minute, okay? Do you have the stamina? Do you have the stamina? Wait. Yeah. 6 seconds, 10 rounds. Stair climbing does wonders, just saying. I do have a lot of stairs. But I also have a bicycle, so I'll work on that. We're just going to target him for 3. After that, we're gonna move. We're gonna move. We're just gonna move. Stair climber. Fancy bike lady. Look, it's not fancy. It's really not fancy. It's not a Huffy. It's not a Kmart Huffy bike. But it's not like a road racer or anything like that. Thank you for the posture check. There's no realignment to be had. Okay. The rat really should take care of that. I could get into position to loot. That would have been so funny. Sorry, I was looking at the submissive affliction, and if I could have gotten the bear to attack the wolf would have retaliated and killed the bear after the attack. But the range is too short, so I can't do that. That would have been a good plan. Let's do this. Okay. No! No damage? Okay, that puts everything that hits that. Wow. We're gonna skip movement. We want to be right here. Yay! Bear's head! Mind thief! I was going to do one thing, but we're going to do this now. Okay. Almost. We're almost done with this room. I really don't think that we're going to do it. We'll move here. We'll attack. Stun. Stun though, so we're kind of free. Control the bear. Can't do anything. Now someone has to go open the door. The rat's gonna move and attack. On her turn. She's a little too far away. Could do this. I don't have a group heal anymore. I used it. Yeah, I could use my restorativeness. We can just move 6. Attack top. Move bottom. 4. Do we have anything that allows us to move 4? Crater! We could do this. We're gonna crater. He's going... Wait. He's going first, so he's gonna be out of the way. He's gonna be out of the way. Totally. Open the door. He's gonna just be sitting there. After that, it's going to be a dirt tornado. I think. We'll do that. While we take an idea of what's happening. 1, 2, 3. So we just move 3. We don't have a move 3, we only have a move 2. That's not going to be enough, I think, to do anything. Unless I rest and grab something, but I feel like it's a little early to do that. I'll do the feedback loop. And we're doing the feedback loop entirely for the movement. Also means that we can... Or it just goes to the door, depending on how things go. We're going to open the door. Oh, this is not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, wait. There's a bear in the corner. I totally didn't see the bear. I didn't see the bear. Well, this is actually not the worst. Oh, my rat's dead. What is he doing? What was he doing? What is he scooping up? Hey, Yori. I got my ass handed to me by trying to survive 10 rounds. I do not have the stamina to survive 10 rounds. It turns out. Okay, that wolf is still around. So my concept was this. It's only 2 gold, and we're gonna move. We can only move 3 anyway. We'll move behind. I could use the boots. I can use the boots. Oops, I forgot about that. He'll just take a damage. It's fine. This is the worst. This is so bad. We're gonna take a damage. I'm gonna use my boots. We're just going in there. And we're going to do this. Kill both of them. The angle has to change. Or I could do it on the bear, but that would only affect the bear. If I do this, it's safe. Relatively speaking. Except there's no damage on the wolf. Okay. We just need heals. We desperately need heals. Heal 5, Ranger 2. So if I just go up right behind with the energizing tonic. And then we're going to... Well, first move with the hook gun. Then energizing tonic. We don't have too much of a problem here, do we? I could do submissive affliction. I can actually submissive affliction on the wolf. And then... Wait. No, it's parasitic influence. Wait, no. No, what we want is... the other part of submissive affliction. Maybe. No, we don't, because he won't survive it. He won't survive it. I could just move slightly back with that. We don't have any more range attacks. We can crushing grip. If it's still good. There's traps, but they're actually kind of annoying to get to. I don't know how... I do know how I should go about it, but that takes a long time to move them that many like, move everyone over there, roughly. Or I just move her... I was gonna move her this way. If he follows the bear... I have to make it enticing to follow the bear. I'll try this. This first. Oh wait, the bear goes first. The bear is getting a shield. And retaliate. Okay, so that makes traps a lot more juicy. Oh, the range is that low? The range is that low. I don't have the movement for this. This is a waste. This is a waste. The only one I can heal is our rat lady. I can heal myself. How much health am I at for? It's almost enough. Who knows, he might need it. 2 damage. Gonna confirm and then move. Punch a wolf. We're gonna move the hell away! We're gonna get the fuck out! We're gonna get the fuck out! Okay, we can move all the way over here. Right in between the traps. We can move this way, actually. In front of a trap. As long as they can't push. It's fine. As long as they can't push. We're gonna poison the bear. That is the plan. I don't know what I should do. No, because that's a range of 0. I was thinking about that too, Orange, but they're both bottom moves, so I can't make it move and then attack. It has to be like right next to it. Already. There have been so many times where like, man, just like one space in between. Why do you have to keep... Jesus doesn't exist in this world. Why are you keeping that space in between? I think Lair. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We are glooming and dooming. But we're doing okay in this. We're almost done. We have 2 more enemies. The first one was a bust, but this one is fine. It's just, where do I want to move them? They only get to move 1. Or receive a damage. God of the gaps. Have a good night, V. Sleep well. Rest well. I don't know if Iris is asleep. Maybe hibernate. Okay. We're gonna short rest. We'll burn that. It's good, but it's not that good. Thank you for the water, V. We get ink bomb. We get ink bomb. We're gonna ink bomb. These are both 74s. Oh no. Thank you. This is my primary model. This is my primary model. I do have a retro model too, with full body tracking. With a different outfit. Let's Actually, I kind of forgot about this until when was it? When is it? Primary model. My very first stream was probably like around this time. I actually don't have any record of when exactly it was, but I know when my second stream was. And that was the 8th of May. I don't really celebrate that because I combine everything into one event, roughly, in later May. But my very first stream would have been like a couple... somewhere in the week before that second one. Great minds think alike. Oh, right, I started reading 6 Billion Demons. No, Killed 6 Billion Demons. And within the first couple chapters, there's a section for short stories. And there's actually a short story about a character named Prim. There's a character named Prim. It's good. I like it. It reminds me very much so of the weird fantasy book that I wrote on stream a couple last year. It's got that kind of feeling to it. There's a lot of material that is kind of a what were you on a little bit? But it's not completely incoherent. It's just very strange. Dilson! You may be surprised. I am still not very good at chatting while gaming. Unless it's Final Fantasy XIV to some extent. That, like, well, not even. Okay, maybe not. have to short rest. Rip. Well, that would have been the perfect time to use it. Much louder and cheerier? Frim was more easily distracted. Yeah. The cackling comes out. Fine chatting with Legend of Mana. I suppose I did. There's not a... It's simple... It's not button mashing, but you know, there's not a whole lot of options available. We are going to... Should we just scurry up here and attack? Wait, I don't have a plan here. And where should I... What? How do you know? How do you know? When was this? When was this? Do not look in the VOD archive. I have to update it. I haven't done anything since like December. There are a bunch of times when there are a bunch of VODs that are missing content, like audio or something like that. So it's kind of like, oh, how do I deal with this? Do I just not put them up? Probably just not put them up. I have to render. I have to re-render something. Some things. But I don't look... I have never done a stream where it's like, let's look at what my first VOD was, because no, we're not doing that at all. Never. I'm not gonna look back. I know I should. That does not exist, Jay. It literally does not exist. There, as far as I know, I just hit the stream button. I just hit the stream button. I did not post about it anywhere. I didn't have any friends. There's nothing. I just wanted to see if I could. But yeah, it was Final Fantasy XIV, I think. I think the very first stream was Final Fantasy XIV. So was the second. Yeah, just hit go live. I don't have any heal for someone else, do I? know I don't. Oh no. He's gonna burn through so many cards just to live. There's no heal, right? There's a heal. There's a heal. I have a heal. I have a heal. We're just gonna sit here and heal. What did I say for here? Harmless contraption. Okay. Oh, he's gonna get thrashed. Invisible. Invisible. No, attack and then invisible. Scurry away into the night. We're going to scurry away into the night. See movement. Attack. And invisible. Yeah, we're totally... Does Prim have friends? One person does know, and there's someone else who probably suspects it incredibly highly. No, there's two people who suspect incredibly highly. Though I guess one would not count as a friend since that's family. We're just gonna sit here and heal. gonna sit here and heal. My nephew knows. Oh no. Oh no. I know you're trying to make it sound Australian for some reason. He doesn't know. But again, he probably highly suspects it. That was excellent. Oh. Beautiful. So you just have to move. They're out of position now. Frick. Of course they're out of position. Move here. Summon decoy. We're not getting the aggressor. We are getting pacifist. Friend goes up to Prim. Prim, are you having, money problems? I heard you do the webcam maker money! They know what a VTuber is. They know what a VTuber is. They don't know anything else. They don't know anything else. I mean, they do know a bit. They know some things in general, just... They have internet knowledge. Not every person who goes on a stream is... Just like the webcam thing for money is kind of a, I guess you're not wrong. Streamer vibes. I don't know if I do, but I do know that when people come into the garden, they're like, huh, that's a weird setup. This seems like this is too nice of a mic. This is too nice of a mic just for Discord. And also, now actually, no. I'm looking at around, there's kind of a wait. This. I didn't have the lights out last time. But now they're permanently out. Also, I guess, okay, yeah, there's something else where it's like, oh, you have these sound panels up. Okay, yeah. You're doing audio stuff. You're doing audio things. What are you... They didn't ask. They don't ask. Sasha's teaching Prim how to do ASMR. I have never asked Sasha for advice on ASMR. That's something I probably should have done with when I did a pre-recorded thing once. That's on YouTube. Cough, cough. Someone has unmentionables out and their plumber had to fix something. These are unrelated. Multi-$100 stuff, you only use Discord. Are you sure about that, Shay? That's just your cover story, right? Okay. Can we... We can't. We have to move back. We're actually kind of stuck over here now. Unless I can jump. Can I jump? We can. I can jump. And then I can push, but I only push one. I need to be able to push more. Do I have anything else that allow me to push two? Crater! Frick. Okay. So this is an impossible dream. Okay, I just have to, I just have to do it. I just have to do it. We can do this. To attack. I could opposing strike. It's probably actually not the worst thing. Or I could use rock. I can move one. Use rock tunnel. That will give me an opening and he'll move into this space after he destroys this decoy. And that will allow me to, if I am able to move over here. Yeah, he'll have to move over here. Or I'll move down here. Ideally, I want to trap him over here. It's too late. I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna opposing strike and we're going to... Crushing grasp. Wait, no, we can't do both. Or I retaliate too. No, crushing grasp. And then this. We'll burn. We will do a restorative. Actually, I don't have any more heals. I don't have any more restorative mist. He's gonna need it, I'm sure. If he is going to be immobilizing, restorative mist on top. What gun? Oh, that's a burn. That's a burn. I don't want to do that yet. How much? So if I do 3. That's fine. We'll do the aura. We'll come up from behind and we will do a... I could force him to move. He's going to have... He's not going to have anything on him. It's fine. Decoy doesn't do... Decoy does nothing. We're enhancing. Have a nice mic that you use just for Discord because you originally bought it for music stuff. My mic isn't like super great. But it's a lot less trouble than it used to be. Chris Audio when he starts doing reaction bits of VTubers. Jay's not gonna go the ASMR route, huh? Okay. What would you play? What would you play? Oh no, we're totally gonna attack. Wait, we can poison. Yeah, we're gonna poison. And now we're going to attack again. That's a lot of damage. If I had just... Oh, no, that would have been fine. Russian slime. ASMR starter kit. I did see Borax and it was kind of a, oh, I could make slime. Your older JRPGs, Breath of Fire, Sakura Wars. The only JRPG playthroughs I really watch are the ones of games that I've already played, which is a very small amount. Very small amount. No, actually, all we have to do is this. We can go onto his corpse now and grab the money. That's it. End game. It's done. I would hang out! Depending on what time it is, I would come and hang out. But I gotta warn you, even when it's people I like, sometimes it's just sort of a, I don't understand the game at all, but I want to hear you talk. It's comfy. Especially, now with the earpods especially, the AirPods, when I can do other things as well as listen in. I can airbrush and listen in. I can solder and listen in. That's what I've done. Have people backseat? Yeah, I understand. I'm trying to use the AirPods a lot more. With the last vermilion dead, the oasis is a safe place for travelers once more. You forgot yours at the gym? No! Do they still have them? Do you know? I mean, you forgot to... Okay, that's very different. Versus like, I lost my like $100 to $150 electronics device. Or I have to listen in silence, or I have to listen to people huffing and puffing while I do my gym stuff. You got a weighted net design. Some local Inox tribesmen are supplying me with some of their weighted nets. Perhaps you might find a use for them in combat. The nets, that is, not the tribesmen. Okay. Weighted net. During your ranged combat, add immobilized to a single attack. I do wonder. Oh my god. I can unequip and re-equip. Oh, okay. I thought it would be locked to them forever once I bought it. This makes it so much better. Okay, hold on. Boink. I thought I was locked, yes. I thought it was locked. Now I'm poor. I'm not going to do another one, but I do want to see what's available before I start going around. Investigate the reports of desert ghosts in the pyre. The last guards inhabiting one of the southern human fortresses fled with tales of undead and Jinn attacking them. It's time to investigate. Is there anything available at the trainer? Nothing. We haven't even beaten 1.1 yet. This isn't the worst team. I quite like it. Though it is very... I don't think we have... I don't even know if we have the supplies to support the elementalists in terms of generating elements. I would like to level up these guys to level 2. I don't know what the level cap is. Let me check. Maximum character level is 9. Basically, at level 9, you should be retiring them. Yeah, okay. It does kind of suck that it feels like we don't really have the option to do a lot of these because we don't have these starting villages or anything like that. I want to take a look. So, living spirits and living bones. They have innate shields. Okay. That is going to... Ooh, we get chainmail. We unlock chainmail. It's kind of a... Well, if they have shields... Shield 2. Okay. There was something in here that would go... Ignore that. Okay, piercing bow. Which he has. Craig Hart has that. Retirement mechanic. I don't think it's any more of a mechanic than it is in TNZ. I think I might have to go grab the book for... Wait, actually, hold on. Can I get a copy? Wait, isn't there a section in here? Hold on. If I go main menu. Yeah, save. How to play. Can you give me literally the... No. Experience. Okay, yeah, I know about this. No, that's it. I was hoping that they might have like an in-game copy of the rules, basically. Give PDF. Give me the fact. Give me the fact. Where there's no author of the rules summary for retirement. Because it does sound like there might be a bit more. I may need that rule book. Glossary instructions. I think so. I think it's like a basic thing. A basic understanding of the rules. And not the nitty-gritty of it. Where... Okay. Page 48. Announcing retirement. Hold on. 48 of the rulebook. Thank you, Internet Stranger, for putting this up on a really suspicious-looking URL. So you have a personal quest. And if you're visiting Gloomhaven and you fulfilled the condition of your personal quest, you must announce retirement. You can do other stuff in town. You cannot play any new scenarios using a character with a fulfilled personal quest. If you somehow unfulfill your personal request while visiting Gloomhaven and doing stuff in town, you unretire. You don't retire. You don't have to retire. Hi, Azure. Welcome. Being late's not a problem. For you. For any of you. Any of the Nightshades. It's fine. And fulfilling personal quests will always unlock new content for the game. Which will allow you to unlock a new character class. So, that's why retirement is fine, I guess. Either it will unlock a new character class, a new random item design, or a random side scenario. I cannot throw rocks, Azure, in my glass house. You also gain an extra perk to apply to for all future characters you create when you retire a character. So you are encouraged to level up to 9, personally. And this applies to the stacks. You retire 2 characters, you get 2. You get 2 perks. If you're playing multiple characters, then that doesn't work. Like every character lineage is a different player. When a specific character class retires for the first time, new city and road events are usually added to the event decks. Blah blah. Yep. Yet new stuff. And also, Gloomhaven prospers as characters grow in power. All gens for them perks. I cannot wait. It's going if I keep doing this, if I do 2 sessions a week, and I spread it out and like keep it with a small amount of characters, it's gonna take forever. I should be doing 4-player groups. And there's over 100 new missions here. Over 100 missions here. That's 50. Okay. Forced graduations. So in approximately, now I think about it, like 6 months then, I might graduate. Not Cragheart, the Inox. The first Inox, my favorite. My favorite might graduate. It sucks. But we'll have new character classes to replace. Okay. With that. It's only 1:26. It's only 1:26. I have to head out because I have to get ready because I'm gonna have board gamers over tomorrow, so I have to prepare for that. I gotta do some vacuuming. Okay, who is live? Also schedule. Finally gets. Yeah, I finally get to use the table for real. I've used it. Wait. Yeah. Wait. I've used the table. We'll see about the rest of it. Oh! I know one of the games that we're going to be able to play. I get to use the table. There's Return to Dark Tower. Someone in the group has Return to Dark Tower, so we're going to play that, at least. Okay, because of the group, I don't actually know if we're going to be able to play. Actually, how many people does it fit? 'Cause now I realize, like, oh, maybe there's too many people. Return to Dark Tower. How many does it support? Please say it's... We have too many people to run to Return to Dark Tower. We have too many people to run Return to Dark Tower. Okay. And we don't quite... We have enough that we could split into 2, but it's probably better to try and fit into 1. Yeah. Return to Dark Tower is a sequel to another game, and the original game... Let me grab this up, actually. The original game is like an 80s game, and the main draw of it was that it has a tower, and it's electronic. So fancy back in the day. So fancy. Wow, that image is a bit rough. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I know it's on the default. Shut. You don't need to know. So yeah. We could have played that. We could maybe still play that. We do actually, I have a Choose Your Own Adventure game. I played it on stream, actually. But yeah, I think this is also like that, except it has a tower doing stuff. And it's a tower doing that sort of stuff, too. This is not my photo, it's just a photo off the internet. Since I don't have this game. I guess we'll see what we'll play with tomorrow. I will not write a detailed report. I will not. Okay. On Sunday, I'll see you guys for Promise Mascot Agency. Now that we have a timer, know that we have a timer. We got a deadline. I don't know when that deadline is. I have looked up no spoilers for that game. Lone Wolf, Choose Your Own Adventures? No. No. I didn't really do Choose Your Own Adventure. I did a Goosebumps one when I was much younger. I think that's the only one I did. I remember the kids turning into squirrels at one point in the Goosebumps adventure. And next week, wait. Did it end already? Hold on. If you're in the Discord and you're interested in watch-alongs, I have a poll to determine what the next watch-along will be. And I think you've got about 11 hours to vote on it. And it's tied! It's tied. Between El Hazard and Cristania. No one wants to watch Lotus TV. That's fine. I'm trying to think. El Hazard is an isekai from the 90s. It's supposed to be very good. I know it's isekai. Normally I avoid isekai, but this one I've heard enough about. Wait, no, you can I thought you could vote for multiple things. It's checkboxes. Yeah, no, Jay, you can vote for multiple things. It's allowed. What do you mean you can? What? Why are you saying no? Okay. Old isekai doesn't really count. El Hazard with a thick country accent. So I guess do you read it? Oh, like Dukes of Hazzard-ish? I'm trying to think of a phrase to get into the... I've never actually watched Dukes of Hazzard. So it's kind of a... I reckon those boys are up to the El Hazard again. How is it actually pronounced? I've always thought it was El Hazard. No one is correcting me because I feel like it's kind of a... Have I ever run into someone... Okay, I'm sure I have run into people who have watched El Hazard. Hazardo. Hazardo. Yeah. El Hazardo. Versus hazard. How do you say hazard? Hold on. How is you? Okay. Thanks. Thank you so much, Jay. Dukes don't use guns because of being on probation, so they use bows and arrows. I guess you don't need a license for that, huh? Cristania Legend of Cristania is a spin-off of Record of Lodoss War. And it's short. It's a movie and 3 OVAs. And people are probably excited because, oh, hey, look! It's Pyrotess, except it's not actually Pyrotess, it's Sheru, who is Pyrotess with the hair and the skimpy outfit shaved off, to be honest. Not shaved off. Her hair is cut. Her hair is cut. She doesn't look like Pyrotess. And she doesn't dress like Pyrotess either, really. So, if you're excited for Pyrotess, you're not getting her in that same formation ever again, really? I'm sorry. You already have that, Delson. You already have that. I don't know about that, Azure. Pyrotess with a tax stamp. Yeah. I don't think she quite acts the same way either. I don't think so. But I haven't seen it all myself, so I can't quite place it. I had an unfortunate time watching it because I did not realize I was watching part of the sequel first instead of the original, so I was very confused. Ashram's in it too. I think Ashram is more recognizable considering they went with the book. Since he's a Lodoss novel design, and they were able to use everything from there. And the last option is Record of Lodoss TV, which is a rewrite of the OVA's ending to make it more faithful to the novels, and it also continues on to the Parn 2.0 or Parn 1.5 and Parn 2.0. Let me grab that actually. I had an image for this a very long time ago. I made this when we were reading to Record of Lodoss to make it clear how this works. Where is it? I have to make this easier for myself in the future. Record of Lodoss War. Here we go. This is everyone who's these are the main characters of the TV series. You have Parn for part of it. You have Parn 1.5 for part of it, and then you have Parn 2 for the rest. Yeah. And Parn 2 has blue hair in the anime because it's anime. Parn is a knight, or he becomes a knight. Parn 1.5 is a berserker, and Parn 2 also, spoilers, becomes a knight. There's a reason why it's Parn and Parn 2, and then Parn 1.5 is just like a bubble in the center. It's entirely possible, Burmaz. It's entirely possible. I believe all of these were PCs in the game at some point. 2 Parno? That gets a little too close to something else. Now you see why she was watching it. The thing is, Jay, Ashram is more of a fucked up damsel in distress. Because the entire plot, or like the basis of the plot is Veritas is trying to save Ashram from being controlled by an animal god of Cristania. So, no, it's fine. Written out, it's fine. Spoken out, it's kind of I don't pronounce that vowel correctly all the time. There's a pathetic. He's not pathetic. The thing is, he's competent at doing what he does. It's just that he's, not. He trades himself basically to the animal god to ensure that his people have a good time in Cristania, basically. Like, they aren't rejected and stuff. And Perites wants Ashram back. That's my understanding of it. So I don't think he's pathetic. It's not that 3 Parns is the same guy. He's multiple personalities in his head, all vying for control. I feel bad for Parn 2 then, because, Well, you'll see someday if you guys see Record of Lodoss TV. Everyone is Parn. I did once run an Everyone is Jam in a fantasy, like a D&D fantasy setting. Everyone is Parn could be fun, actually. Everyone is Parn could actually be really fun. Just thinking, like, what if it was actually literally just Everyone is Parn? That means I would need to watch Lodoss TV, I think, to make sure. Is each person different class? Azure. This was in like the 70s or 80s. I don't know if there were that many classes available. I think that because Parnham himself was just like what, Fighter Man or something. We have not done Everyone is Sean on stream. We've done Seagulls. And we've done some other stuff, but I think Seagulls was the closest. Oh, well, or the Choose Your Own Adventure. We'll see. Take turns controlling. Oh, no, they didn't have classes. We just did Everyone is Sean. We did Everyone is Sean rules. It's just that the setting, they built themselves into, I believe, an elf. So I didn't define the character strictly for them, I think. I just kind of built the world around them and what they decided to do. And they went into the Christmas market and they caused chaos. They caused chaos. Thanks for stopping by. I think I did give them like one task to do, but I don't remember if they actually completed it or not. Let's see. Honey Heist. Would that work? I say that I know I recall the rules for Everyone Sean a bit. I've never played Honey Heist, so I haven't had it hammered in my head. But at the same time, I know that it's literally got what, like 2 status things. It's what? Criminal and bear. That's it, right? I don't remember how you deal with that. I do not remember. Okay. Wait. This is so weird. Twitch has... I'm looking at someone's Twitch. I'm going to read them, I think. It's just more so there's the ad taking up the major spot, and then on the far right is the actual stream. That is... Huh. And then it's going to move over, right? It's going to move over. Okay. I'm going to be rating someone who's doing karaoke right now. Yushikun's a very good singer. He's only been singing for... He sings... He does karaoke a bit, and I see his set list is already like 12 songs in. And I don't know how long he usually goes. But he's a part-time hero. And he's gonna be singing Aishite, 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 Aishite. That's the, like, crazy love song, right? Like, not, very, very controlling, isn't it? Unless he's already just singing that. He's just warming up? I hope so. Okay. Yeah. Nope, he's singing something else. I don't know the song. No, I recognize this, but I don't know what it is. Okay. Thank you for stopping by, everyone. It's fun going through Gloomhaven. We'll see about next week. I might swap it out for something else, because we've been doing Gloomhaven for like a month now, right? And next week is... next week is the 9th. So, more so, do I do something special for that? Or do I hold it all in for the end of May? If you're going to bed, have a good night. If not, enjoy spending time with you and listening in. I know I will. Have a good night.